Political drama begins in Rivers ahead of 2023. In this analysis, Emmanuel Marshall argues that with the gale of defections by some political heavyweights in Rivers State to the People Democratic Party (PDP) and sundry developments in the state in recent times, the battle for the 2023 governorship election is taking shape. Over the years, political actors in Rivers State have made it extremely difficult for public affairs watchers not to read meanings into what ordinary folks would dismiss. Although the 2023 political calendar is more than 2 years away, observers have started making their own calculations and predictions of how things will shape up for the political class. Politics in Rivers is no child's play. Those that lack the financial resources or the political base to make things happen compensate with deft political moves that take up their value for a vantage position. Those that have the mindsets, those politicians in the oil-rich states are more or less driven by what they tend to benefit from the system than what they are willing to put in to benefit the people or the community. Blame it on the win takers, all nature of the state politics. Also, when one considers the open disagreement across party lines, the somewhat volatile nature of the state's politics, and the unpredictable manner in which the political actors jump ship at the slightest opportunity based on personal reasons, one cannot but conclude that the coming political season will be very interesting. Without anyone needing a soothsayer to predict the likely scenarios that would play out in the state come 2023, one only needs to take a critical look at the fate of the state's two main political parties, the People Democratic Party (PDP) and the All Progressive Congress (APC). While the PDP appears to be consolidating on its victory in the 2019 election, the APC does not seem to have recovered from its failure to present a single candidate to contest that election. In the aftermath of the 2015 general election, the APC acted as an opposition party and used the next 2 years to consolidate as a party that really wants to take over power. Then, although the disagreement between former Governor Chibuike Rotimi Amechi and Senator Magnus Ngei Abi had started to manifest, there was a semblance of order in the structure of the party that gave some the false hope that the party could carry the day come 2019. What followed in the next 2 years before the election that followed was like a Hollywood movie. How could Amechi Abi and their supporters disagree on the party's leadership structure to the point that they went to court and allowed the matter to get to the Supreme Court? The failure of the gladiators to agree and the manner in which they fought till the Supreme Court ruled that the party cannot field any candidate for the election to some few party faithful who displayed some level of neutrality throughout the crisis was too disturbing and therefore a trigger to either from their own faction or move to the ruling PDP. That was why Honorable Igo Aguma, a staunch Amechi Eli, headed to court to take over the party's leadership. Currently, the battle for the party's leadership has moved from 2 main factions to 3, which do not augur well for the party. So rather than the political actors in the APC working as a team in the party's victory come 2023, the APC leaders have refused to sheath their swords. A few days ago, another Amechi Eli, Honorable Chidi Lloyd, who was the majority leader in the state's House of Assembly during Amechi's 2 term in office, decamped to the PDP. Although Lloyd was not in the heavyweight category of the state politics, he was vibrant and influential in the assembly. Around 2013, when there were moves by the PDP to impeach Amechi over his disagreement with the then President Goodluck Jonathan, it was Lloyd who spearheaded the move to frustrate that plan. Thank you for listening to this news. Yes, my viewers, of a truth, the 20 election, the 2020 election, or 20 or the 2020 election and 2013 election in Rivers wasn't easy and will not still be easy. Why did I say so? You see, considering what APC actually went through, during the last election, despite the fact that they were declared winner, but somehow they lost the seat of governorship due to one reason or the other in court. That alone has made the next coming election to be looking tough. Though the election has not come, but the people of Rivers are already viewing it to be an election that is going to take a very tough stand in Rivers due to the challenges APC passed through then. So they are seeing APC to be a very big threat why the next elections. Yes, why is that? Of a truth, APC are not going to take it lightly. Yes, I know that. They are not going to take it lightly, and it's going to be a very tough election in Rivers. You know, because APC in Rivers is a very strong party. If not for the chance and opportunity that the PDP aspirants got after APC aspirants was declared a winner, APC would have been the one taking and being in charge of Rivers. So that alone is what is going to make the next election, governorship election in Rivers, to be a very tough one. Is it going to be as tough as Edo State? That is what we need to ask ourselves. You understand? That's what we really need to ask ourselves. But one thing I know is that it's not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be an easy one. So it is now left for the two parties to go back to their party secretariats and start strategizing ahead of the election coming up in Rivers, because it's not going to be easy. So my viewers, I don't know what your own opinion concerning what I've just said may be, but please don't hesitate to leave them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.